These guys are ridiculous. These guys are ridiculous.
Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another How About Them Celtics video. Sam and I are recording Tuesday, June 25th, and we are looking at another draft prospect. We've looked at a couple. Might look at some more. Who knows? Draft is tonight as you're listening to this. Sam, how you doing? I ask you for the third time tonight.
You know how I'm doing. I just told you.
I gotta be nice. Come on, man. I gotta put on the thing for the camera. We're looking at Jonathan Mogbo. I think it's Jonathan Mogbo. There's a G in the name, but I don't think it's a pronounced G. Spoiler alert. Not spoiler alert. I guess promotion. Go read my Celtics draft guide. Wrote it up for Celtics blog. Outlined 10 prospects. Jonathan Mogbo was one of them. Comps. 22-year-old forward center, only 6'7", but 7'2" wingspan. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 3.5 assists in college. Various NBA comparisons. The Ringer, Kevin O'Connor, Ben Simmons, if he were a hooper, and then No Ceilings compared him to Kenneth Faried, Sam. Our guy.
We love Kenneth Faried.
They also compared him to a couple other guys in their NBA draft guide, which is amazing. Everyone should go purchase it. They said Kenneth Faried, Scotty Barnes, and Draymond Green.
Ooh.
So if I was going to sell you on somebody, but my NBA comparison, Sam, was Josh Hart, big man Josh Hart with no jumper was what I called him.
I feel like the jumper is like half the appeal of Josh Hart.
Well, he's not a great 3-point shooter. He wasn't the
30%, 30% of the appeal.
But Jonathan Mogbo is a non-shooter. He does not shoot. He's not a good shooter. He doesn't shoot the ball. But per Kevin O'Connor, great playmaker, great on-ball defense, great rebounding, and great with the ball in his hands for his size. Ambidextrous finisher who scores on his rim attempts at the high rate. Slick handle, change of pace moves, crossovers, and pure strength. He is 6'6", 217, and built like a truck. Stellar rebounder, skilled playmaker who tends to make the right play off the dribbles. Highly versatile defender. Non-shooter who struggles from the free throw line and hasn't displayed a soft touch. So he's just not a great around the basket touch guy. That said, we're gonna watch the highlights. We're gonna decide for ourselves. All that good stuff as we always do, Sam. Let's take a look at Jonathan Mogbo out of San Francisco. So shout out.
Okay, so I know that the reason for this is because a lot of these shots are going to be dunks.
Yeah.
But when the scouting report's not great touch around the rim, and then it's 71% field goal percentage around the rim. Oh. Look at that touch.
Yeah. No. It was not good touch from floater range. He's got okay touch around the basket.
Okay,
he's an athletic finisher. No, I probably said it wrong. That's on me. But
I can see some a little bit of Rob in him with the way he's catching, kind of keeping it, and has enough bounce to get up again.
Just very small.
How tall is he?
6'7".
Rob was 6'8".
Yeah, but I think he's 6'6" and 8 inches. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'7", or not. Sorry,
I like the comps that he had in especially the No Ceilings preview. Draymond, Scotty Barnes, good players, especially Draymond. Celtics kind of use Draymond a little bit.
I will say I am a sucker for a big man who can pass.
As you should be. That's important. Especially with Horford eventually having to hang it up. Seems like a good guy.
Mm-hmm. This guy's a monster on
the
glass too. He is a absolute hound on the glass. Oh my God.
You do have to take into account he's not playing in a power conference.
Bad conference, yes.
Competition level might be a little bit low.
I will say
San Fran made the tournament.
No. Context for that is Jalen Williams played at Santa Clara. You know what I'm saying? I do think there is worthwhile talent in some of these. He is erasing these shots. I think I'm very intrigued by this guy. Watching his tape and scouting him for this Celtics blog article, I was like, it was interesting.
He is quickly climbing my list of favorites.
I like the way he plays. He seems like a more fun Adembona to me.
He also feels like he has the ability to be a low usage guy and still be impactful.
Yes. Little jumper? It doesn't look great.
Remember when
but-
Rob busted out the jumper in Summer League after they drafted him and it was like, KG?
Shh. Didn't really get there, did he? He didn't really get there.
He's working on a jumper. You saw the mixtape last summer.
If he can ever get on the court.
He was
Sorry,
in the
Rob.
lab.
Yeah. He's a good finisher around the rim. Let's look at our no sleeper guys. See what they think about Mr. Mogbo.
This is a good comp.
For Jonathan Mogbo, the 6'8",
Mogbo.
6'9", stretch forward,
They say 6'8", 6'9".
face up
I
big
think
man
6'7"
from San
elsewhere,
Francisco.
so-
We both have come up with the best case comparison for him, a worst case scenario for him. This is not what we think would be the likely outcome, but best case, obviously everything breaks right. Worst case, everything breaks wrong. We both have selected one for each. We have not told each other what the other one is. We're going to react live to what each other says. We're going to come to a consensus and decide on a consensus best case, worst case comp for Mr. Mogbo. So, Riley, best case comp, hit me with it.
Yeah, so if you watch the scouting report, the breakdown of Mogbo, I said his best team fit is with the Magic. I think best case, he is a forward who started his career in Orlando before becoming an NBA champion with the Denver Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. And if you look at how Denver has used Aaron Gordon, they've gotten the most out of him. They let him initiate, much like USF did with Mogbo this past season. Gordon is a know-your-role all-star. He plays off of Jokic so well. He'll hit corner threes, which Brandon Mogbo hasn't done that yet. But I feel like there's a world or that. See, I really feel like this dude is Aaron Gordon 2.0. but
Siakam?
I'll hear you out.
I think he's got
This
a lot
is-
of Siakam potential in him.
Did he just become number one on the board, Jack?
Older prospect that came
Siakam's
from a mid-major
crazy.
school on the West Coast. I think Siakam was like 22 when he came out too, and he was a non-perimeter in terms of a shooter, but an excellent rebounder. Found ways to score around the rim, face-up game, and just kept adding to that and developed into the all-star.
I really like
near-max player
Mogbo-
that he is
Mogbo as
now
a
for the
passer.
Pacers.
Tillman.
Yeah.
I think
He's
Siakam. This is gonna be a tough one. We'll get to a consensus at the end.
It's a dog.
The worst case scenario. Who do you think that is?
I said Xavier Tillman, and that's because I see him as a
player.
very high
NBA
floor
champion.
prospect. Tillman was the same.
Oh
Well-
no. Oh no.
Mine was a
Yabu?
Celtics draft pick from 2017. I hope I pronounce this correctly because I don't know if I am or not.
Guershon Yabusele.
Yes. Yep.
I don't see it.
I like that a
I
lot.
don't either.
And how his career turns out.
I like the Aaron Gordon a lot. And also I did luckily Sam find some combine highlights
Oh.
for us.
Yes.
It was very good. I'm glad I found these. These are always fun to me.
Bringing the ball
thing-
up?
That's what so this is the reason I called him a big man Josh Hart. He is so comfortable with the ball in his hands through everything I've read and watched and seen. So I'll try to find some passing highlights, but he is like really, really comfortable bringing the ball up, distributing, et cetera, et cetera. Like he's crafty, man. Look at him. Look like he runs the floor like a guard. Like the Ringers, before we watched, like the Ringers thing is possesses the size of a forward, the handle of a guard, unfortunately the shooting of a throwback center, but like dude, this is a guy the Celtics can work with. Like, I
Yes.
really like Jonathan Mogbo.
Especially with what Brad said today, where whoever it is isn't going to play. They're going to be a piece down the line.
Yes.
I'm in.
He's a bit older, so that's not ideal for piece down the
I
line,
don't
but look at
care.
him run the break.
Age doesn't matter.
Look at him run the break. Dude,
What the fuck is that?
dude,
Just dunk on him.
dude, he's running the break on all of these possessions. This is so fun. Look at him.
This is something to get excited about.
Look at that. pass.
All of you watching right now, when you watch the draft tonight, we're all Team Mogbo.
I like this a lot.
Me too.
Wow.
You know, you say what you want about us being stupid, but last year we were like Jaime Jaquez, and look how that turned out.
Dude, look at him run the floor here. This is so impressive to me. I'm a big fan. He defends like a motherfucker too, dude.
Hmm. Gotta love the double box. Really
Double box
can't
sucks.
see shit.
Double box sucks. Hey, man.
Solid work.
Jonathan Mogbo. Let me pull up our tier list here. I think we have a leader in the clubhouse. I think he
S.
goes S. I think we have a new favorite. I will say shout out Justin Quinn. I'm pretty sure he brought up Oso Ighodaro, who I don't think we'll have time to look at, but I'm in on Jonathan Mogbo. I think he's really good. I think he'd be a good fit for the Celtics. I think he'd be a good prospect fit. I think he's somebody you can work with. He just seems like a more versatile Adem Bona to me, in terms of what he could be. He's smaller, obviously. Bona's like 6'10", 6'11". This guy's 6'7". But you know what he feels like? If Juwan Begarin was bigger and better and good. You know what I'm saying? Like the athlete, like the driving, the controlling the ball, bringing up transition. I like the Josh Hart, but bigger comparison, personally. I'm in on Mogbo.
I'm also in.
Number one in the clubhouse, Sam?
Yes. Tomorrow during the stream, or tonight during the stream, we ride.
Yes. I want to ask you this, though, just while we're here on the tier list screen. Would you rather them draft Ehrlich over Shireman? Because we've talked about Shireman off air. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, just because of the development need down the line. Like,
I think we should do this, though.
I always think that you should have good shooters. It never hurts to add more shooting.
Yes.
But the way the Celtics are built, it's going to be important to find that guy who can step in and maybe not be the starting guy, but be ready to eat the current Horford role and be the sixth man big guy.
Yeah. I want to put Shireman up there because I do like him better than Bona and Daddier, though. So I'm going to bump him up there a little bit. Anyways, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're Team Mogbo on the draft. Fun name, fun everything, fun prospect. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let us know your thoughts, and I'll let Sam take it out.
Thank you very much for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. We're coming at you with new content every morning at 5 a.m. We have pods Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. We have game recaps the morning after each game when they're happening. We have other videos in between, like these draft videos, which will be trickling out all day. You can find us on Spotify and Apple too. All of our game recaps and pods will be there for you, so they'll go right to your feed. Leave a 5-star review. We'd appreciate it very much. You can find us via email, hbtcpod@gmail.com. Let us know what you're thinking heading into the draft, after the draft. We love to hear from you. You can find us on socials at How About Them C's. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook's the name of the pod. Streams are there. They're on YouTube. And they're on Twitter. Jack's Twitter's at JacksMonNBA. Mine is at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us.
Tic-tac-toe.